I wanted to ask, when you're taking class, let's say
Mm-hmm.
choreography class, you drop in, what are you hoping to sort of learn or take away, or how do you sort of choose the classes that you're going to take, or the movements you're going to explore? What goes through your head when you're doing that?
Yeah. I think I have different phases. So, sometimes I'm taking classes to see how a teacher teaches.
Ah,
Yeah, yung kumbaga parang kung how they, structure their classes. Depends kung workshop, kung choreo class lang siya, kung intensive siya,
mm-hmm.
gano'n. Kasi, I wanna, best practices, also yung mga practices na doesn't work for me as a student, gano'n. So parang I always try to be a student para I'm still aware on parang on how a student would see you as a teacher, parang gano'n.
Yeah.
So parang yun, sometimes skills, techniques, lalo na sa choreography. Kunyari, uh, parang feeling ko stagnant na ako sa style ko.
Mm-hmm.
Yun, uh, I attend classes that aren't really my strong suits. Kunyari kapag, most of the time I attend Jesse's classes kapag ganun. Kasi parang, alam mo yun, ewan ko, I find Jesse's flow and flavor
Mm-hmm.
classes really challenging. Kasi sobrang different siya sa style ko.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, syempre, sometimes to support a friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. But
mm,
that's cool, man. Like, I like what you said about how you. I mean, it's really like it dawned on me. It's like, wow, you take a class just to see how people are teaching too, right? And
yeah,
it
yeah.
improves your teaching process. I think. I
Oo.
think because like if I look back, for example, and you mentioned because like being with different teams and sort of learning that way, and then going into class and teaching, and
Mm,
for me, because in UP Street we had sort of all these seniors above us who had been teaching for such a long time already. So we had like these sort of best practices, and we would even have like literally like a structured program in terms of like you had to sort of count the number of hours that you were assisting a senior, right,
right.
before you even were given the opportunity to teach. And then even after that, parang let's say ano magtuturo ka na, they do like this weird funny exam where you're teaching all of the seniors, and they're all acting like kids, like teacher, he hit me, or like teacher, that's so hard, as in ganon, and then you have to sort of deal with that. But I think that's something that's really important to note, right? And I think it's a good takeaway from this conversation, which is like um,
Mm,
you're consistently trying to find ways to teach better, and at the same time, it takes being a student again to understand how it flows for you. And I think
right.
you sometimes in classes out there, it'll be easy to just go, and then you it's really like I've taken a class before where the choreographer only just wanted to get to the second part so that they could parang rush through it and then have that
Right.
be a part of their solo, right, when they
Mm,
perform. I'm okay. I don't want to, like, it's not a bad thing. That's just the way they choose
right.
to conduct their class, right?
Exactly.
But I've also experienced classes where um, the teacher's just going to spend more time just you know reiterating the movements, the steps, the counts, and sometimes it gets to a point where, oh my gosh, this is boring. But you
Right.
look at your execution, you're like, oh wow, I really mastered this in the time
Mm-hmm.
given.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I think, it's a great takeaway is being able to
Right.
see how different instructors teach, and
Yeah.
grabbing the little learnings from there. That's cool, man.